Hey everybody, 8-Bit Josh here, and today we're going to take a look at a few of my favorite mods for Planet Zoo. And while there isn't a huge modding community, there are some pretty great mods that have been created. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Before installing any mods, keep in mind that modding is not officially supported by Frontier, so make sure to back up any game files, save games, and zoos before you install any mods, as myself and the creators of these mods are not responsible for any lost data. The first thing you're going to want to do is head over to nexusmods.com and search for Planet Zoo, or you can use the links I provided in the description below, which link directly to the mods featured in this video. First up is the More Albino Animals mod. This mod will make it so a lot more albino animals will show up in the animal market. If you're playing in a sandbox zoo, the timer for the sale of the animals existing at the time of your last save will need to expire before new animals appear. But after a few minutes, you should start seeing a good amount of albino animals in the trading list. This mod has separate mods for each DLC pack as well, so you can just use it for the base game animals or mix and match any of the DLC animals if you have any of the DLC packs. Next up, we have the Boxless Shops mod. If you're like me and you really like customizing your zoos as much as possible, this is a great mod because it completely removes the shell around in-game shops, leaving just the vendor and till machine. This is fun because if you make custom shops or counters, like I have here with this ice skating rink I made, you can make it look like it's an actual functioning custom shop. Finally is the Sign Maker mod. This is a standalone program that will take a custom image and import it into the game that can be used on either an education board or a conservation board. This replaces either an animal for the education boards or one of the posters in the conservation boards. For instance, here I replaced the Aardvark education board as it's an animal I don't use very often, and replaced it with my own custom image of my zoo, Aurora Zoo. I also want to give special mention to the Animal Overhaul mod. It's currently out of date at the time of this recording, so it can't be used, but it overhauls several aspects of the game, such as rebalancing feeding costs, bigger group sizes for many of the animals, and a lot more. It's worth keeping an eye on to see if it gets an update. Speaking of updates, it's also important to be aware that because modding is not officially supported by Frontier, that all mods will break whenever Frontier releases a new update to the game, requiring the mod creators to update their mods. This is why the Animal Overhaul mod doesn't currently work. So when Frontier releases a new update and your game starts crashing all of a sudden, just remove the mod and wait for it to get an update, and then you should be good to go. So there you go, there are just a few of my favorite mods for Planet Zoo. Have you used any mods before? What is some of your favorites? Let me know in the comments below. Also, if you're ever interested in hanging out and building in Planet Zoo live, make sure to head over to my Twitch channel as I play Planet Zoo every Saturday and Sunday, and it's a lot of fun and we'd really love to have you there. So, as always, be sure to leave your comments, suggestions, and feedback down below. I am 8-Bit Josh, and thanks for watching. See ya.